Hey, what's up guys, it is DPort here from DPortGaming, and welcome to game number 3 between Ted and Yumiko. The last map is Last Refuge 1.3. Yumiko's going to be spawning at the bottom left, and we have Ted spawning at the top right. Ted is going to go for the standard ghoul opening to the Ted Fiend, as usual, because he is Ted. But anyways, Yumiko not going for the power abilities of WC, he's not going for it, so probably going to be an Archmage, just because I'm feeling that he's going to go for it, just because I don't know. I feel like Yumiko doesn't want to take the risk at this point. Doesn't want to try the Mountain King. I guess when Yumiko is in a rough situation, you always go back to the old reliable, which is the Archmage, of course. So yeah, I think he's gonna go for the Archmage. He's not gonna go for the power build as well, just because he doesn't really need it. But even if he does go Mountain King, he doesn't really need a power build on this map. So it is a toss-up. But I personally think he's gonna go for the Archmage. Anyways. We are probably going to see the Death Knight here for Ted, unless he wants to do some Lich tower push with the mass ghouls or fiends. But at this point, I don't think he's going to do Ted Fiends. Anyways, who we got? We got the Archmage. Looks like standard opening. Not going to go for anything crazy like rifles. When's the last time we've ever seen that in a pro match? Human players almost always go for the standard barracks opening. But going to be interesting to see though if he is going to go for the quick expansion here. He has done that for the first 2 games here. Let's see if he's going to do it again. He's going to be kind of risky though on this map. I feel it's actually not too hard of a map to run over here, so it's actually a friendly human expo map. The run to the expansion point is really not that hard for militia if you need some help. But we're going to see that standard graveyard. We're going to see attack relatively soon here for Ted once he gets that Death Knight out with some Rotted Necromancy and start heading over here. See the first footman out here for Yumiko. Is he going to use it for scouting? We have seen a lot of humans lately send that footman out to scout. I don't think he's going to do it though, because you really need to scout Ted. He's going to go for Ted Fiends. So we're going to see the Archmage here. See maybe even a very fast expansion point. I doubt it though. He's probably just going to use it to creep. Yeah, it's only about 4. So he's going to use it to creep here. Going to go for the green camp. And going to be able to take this down without the Death Knight causing any havoc here. So we have the Death Knight running out here with Rotted Necromancy. Meanwhile, we do have a Claws of Attack being picked up here for the Archmage on Yumiko. I've always liked the item on Archmages. Not sure about you, but I've always liked the Claws of Attack. Always a bonus. I mean, either that or the Circlet. That's what you want. Maybe even a Mantle. But if you get a Slippers, that thing is completely useless. What do you want? A little bit of armor? No, that's not worth it. Anyways, do have the Tower for the Arcane almost up. Arcane, the Tower of Arcane. That was fun. Anyways, do have the Rotted Necromancy being picked up here. Only 3 left here, but gonna try to search for this Archmage here. And is he gonna go? He could go for any green camp he wants on Ted's side of the map. Is he gonna do it though? He would be really risky if he went for that null camp right there. I don't think he's gonna go for that null camp whatsoever. Too intimidating there. It would take down all his units and take a lot of damage on the Archmage. Standard Ted Fiend coming, as well as a Ziggurat being put up. We do have the Halt of the Dead tech as well for Ted. So Ted Fiends, what do you know? Once again, Archmage still, is he gonna do the multitask creeping? He likes to do this. Yumiko likes to do this. He likes to create a diversion a little bit with his hero, and then creep with the militia. I think he gets a little kick out of that. But anyways, do have the Skeleton Warrior just scouting over here, trying to keep it right on the tail of those footmen. He's gonna pick. What did he sell? He just sold the Claws of Attack. Picked up a Dusted Appearance in exchange. But do have some footmen still run down here. Is he going to pick up some militia? Is he going to probably head over to the expansion point, I'm guessing? Or boot speed? He could cool for a late tech, but nope, we're going to see the expansion point. And I think Ted did spot that, though, with the Skeleton Warrior. So he did spot that there was militia going. He's not going to run over there straight away, so that's interesting to see. He's going to go for the creep first. Maybe he wants to pick up that level 2, but not even anywhere close to level 2. Still level 1. Maybe that's, he's in desperate need to getting some creeping. So maybe that's why he's doing that in exchange. Might as well just give Yumiko the expansion point in exchange, picking up level 2 Death Knight, I guess. So we're going to pick up a Ring Protection. Probably will sell that once he gets to a shop. Doesn't really need that whatsoever. I guess it would help a little bit, but probably just going to sell that for the gold. He's going to start making that Town Hall any second now. Skeleton Warrior going to spot this, so Ted on top of things. Making sure he knows exactly what Yumiko is doing at this situation. Do have the Archmage. He's going to go over the Goblin Merch. He's going to sell that ring, and does sell the ring. What is he going to pick up now? Maybe a Staff of Teleportation. That's the only thing I could think of at this point. Death Knight still trying to pick up the level 2. Still didn't pick up anything, just passing around. Did I just see a Claws? No, that was for the Death Knight. Yeah, that was for the Death Knight. Yeah, Death Knight had the Claws. Anyways, I thought I was just seeing things. Anyways, tower and town hall going to be put up pretty soon. No tech yet, and tech done for tech done for Ted here. Do have the lich being put up. We're going to see a slaughterhouse most likely. Yep, there's a slaughterhouse. Death Knight running down here. I'm not going to see anything. Probably is he going to go for the goblin merch? Probably going to sell some items here, pick up something if he wants. Going to keep that clause of attack for the lich most likely. Could keep it on Death Knight if he wants to. But the only thing bad about this strategy Ted likes to do, he's done it the last 2 games, he goes for the meat wagons. The only thing bad about the strategy is that he doesn't go T3, so he doesn't have that orb, which is so effective against any race on that lich. That orb is just so deadly. We do have some harassment coming here, and there's really nothing to stop it except for this tower going to get up. Archmage's going to come in here, maybe try to get a few hits. Still have a little skirmish. Did pick up defend though, so defend's going to be very, very nice here to counter these fiends. Really nothing really too much the fiends can do except, you know, slowly take down those fiends. Gonna have to use a coil there to save that one crit fiend. Lich should be out anytime soon, just any second now. There's the Lich. Gonna pick up a Rod of Necromancy most likely and start heading over here. Does pick it up. Meanwhile, Slaughterhouse gonna be finished soon. Not going for T3 as I said before. So we're just gonna see some statues, and then later we're gonna see meat wagons. Wasn't successful game 2, but did it very nicely game 1. But that was most likely just because Yumiko kept feeding him there. But it's going to be interesting to see because we do have the difference here. He went for the Mountain King in game 2, was successful. He's going for the Archmage in game 3. So it should be interesting to see how well the Death Knight, Archmage is going to be able to handle this harass. Looks like he's going for the focus on the Arcane Tower. Arcane zapping all the mana away from this Death Knight. Looks like he's going to be able to take it down. Peasants drastically trying to heal this up. There's a Frost Nova. A few more hits will do it. Does go down. That's a very big game changer right here. Is able to basically enforce his way in here now without that tower zapping away mana on this Lich, and that gives the Lich another Frost Nova there. Going to be very nice counter to those fiends. The only thing that's going to be very pesky are these water elementals. Going to keep auto attacking here. They do a pretty nice damage, piercing 31 to 39. It's pretty good damage output. Meanwhile, still a ziggurat going up, another fiend, so we don't see a statue yet. Oh, actually, there's the first statue. That statue is going to be very, very helpful to heal up his army as well as mana if he needs it. There we go. You have to auto cast it though, which is kind of pesky when you're trying to micro your army around. You can't really use both. But looks like that one fiend may fall. He's going to use a coil. Doesn't have enough mana, so needs to be careful. Could have got a surround. Not really though. Yeah, only had like 3 units there, so couldn't get the surround here. Our water elemental still going after this Lich. In exchange, Skeleton Warrior still going after that Archmage. So taking a bit of damage here on the units at Ted here. Water Elemental looks like it's going to fall though. Pretty nice experience there. Death Knight almost at level 3. Once he gets at level 3, that nuke as well as that heal is going to be very nice. Actually, power building Arcane Vault in this situation. Trying to get a lot of these towers up right now. Just really needs to help it. Wow, these footmen are very, very weak right now. Needs to get a Frost Nova, and that Frost Nova will bring the death to all of those footmen, just one of them, if they all group up here. And there's a lot. He doesn't have T2, so there's all these peasants are basically useless. They need to run back to the main base to militia. And wow, we got a surround here. And wow, we got a surround here. I'm not even sure. I didn't see it right away, so maybe Ted didn't see it. And those militia just came from the left side of the map and just swarmed him and forced a TP, and that is a game changer. Going to be able to give time for these towers here for Yumiko, and Ted knows this, and he's going to have to try to get back here ASAP. Picking up a, actually doesn't even need to get a Rod of Necromancy, but probably won't even get a TP. Just needs to run over here and try to take down these towers, because he knows if they get up, this will be bad news for him. That tech was started right away once that undead army got pushed back. But this is anyone's ball game right now. Could be either way, as long as Yumiko's gonna bring in those militia. That's the only thing keeping him in this game, as well as the water elementals. But he's gonna try to take down these towers ASAP here. But there's there's gonna be a lot of units here for Yumiko incoming. Once those militia come, and Ted trying to get a nice position here. Wow, there's the nuke on Archmage. Wow, that was very bad position here. Yeah, he's gonna force a TP here, but he's TPing to the keep, so this could be a nuke here. There's nothing to save it. No, wow, he's gonna get the nuke, and the Archmage does die here, and that is bad news for Yumiko. I think this is game. Really nothing here to keep him in it without those water elemental production. It's just, wow, that is huge difference here, and I think Ted is going to be able to survive and be able to push into this base here. Alright, there is a few towers, but it's really ultimately not going to really do too much. I got 2 statues here. Going to give mana, HP to this army. Didn't lose the fiend there, you know, just casual coil micro, saving that one fiend. He's going to actually use a burrow now. Doesn't need to worry about any dust. And it looks like there is nothing going to the middle to try to buy the Archmage back. If he did, it wouldn't have enough mana or HP to really become a factor. Yumiko calling GG. Hope you guys enjoyed that best of 3 series between Ted and Yumiko. I did. And I'm going to drink an energy drink really quick and do some more commentaries for you guys, because that's what you guys want. So anyways, yeah, peace out.